Island 98.5, Hawaii's #1 reggae station, Big Quad's backyard. Always a pleasure to reconnect with friends.
Jeez.
And none I think I've known longer than this guy right here, Roman of Kolohe Kai.
Yeah.
In the backyard,
right.
man. Welcome back as
Thank
always,
you for
brother.
having me. Thank you.
First off, man, I feel like I've exchanged my bucket list with you because you've been doing a lot of traveling recently. You guys went on your anniversary. You shout out to Kat. What up? What
shout
up?
out to my wife, Kat. Yeah, we went to for our 3-year anniversary. We went to Switzerland and Italy, and it was my first time to Europe ever. So it was really fun.
Wow, dude. I've never been. It's definitely on mine and Chef's bucket list to go to Europe. We want to do that whole thing. When you were in Switzerland, right? Where was that place you were staying, bro? Because it was absolutely majestic, man. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Airbnb?
It was Airbnb. It's a valley called Lauterbrunnen.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of Lauterbrunnen, and we stayed at this little village called Wangen, Wangen, and it overlooks the valley of 72 waterfalls.
Wow.
I mean, just looking at it with snow-capped mountains to the green rivers on the bottom. I'm so glad we went in the spring because it was just perfect. Like just seeing something like that felt like I went into a world that I never knew existed. And I feel like it's the only place on earth I've ever been that made me like think I wasn't on earth. Like, for real.
It looks like something like that, like something you would see out of like a Marvel or like Asgard or whatever in a Thor flick, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the guy who wrote Lord of the Rings, he actually wrote part of. He went there to this valley, and it inspired him to make some of the part of the book. So
because Lord of the Rings was filmed
in New Zealand.
In New Zealand,
New
right.
Zealand. But when the guy was writing it, the book, I guess that spot, because it looked very like
fairy tale,
like the Elfland or Rivendell and all that. So yeah, it's pretty beautiful, bro. I mean, it definitely inspired me to write another song that hasn't been recorded yet. But it's just like every time I travel, I bring the ukulele, and I just want to like feel whatever mana's there and try to take that home with me, and capture it.
It's like the sun just shined a little bit different over there. Like I was watching your videos. It looked like it was a little bit fake, man. I'm not going to lie, but it was absolutely real. That's what it looked like.
Honestly, I had to keep blinking because I was sitting there for hours looking at the balcony and going, is this real? Like, it doesn't feel real. And I really had encouraged people that have bucket lists like that to go check them off, because when you go, it's worth it.
Oh, it looked absolutely worth it, man. He was on this balcony. Okay, Roman was on this balcony, and behind you were all the waterfalls and like the cascading mountains and all of that, man. It was gorgeous. And then you guys went down like into the place, and they were like singing or yodeling or something. Like, I don't know if I could handle that music, to be honest with you, but did you jump out and just start singing? Bro, you never.
No, I just went film them and admire that everywhere in the world, the cultures and the talent and the music that fills the air. I mean, it's pretty cool, bro. It's like they have, their Aina over there, and they get to jam in Kani Kapila in their own Switzerland way, or like in their own Hawaiian
You was about to say old Hawaiian way, yeah? Yo, but could you imagine, though, if you just started singing in that place? I think they would have tripped out, man.
I don't know. I think a lot of them didn't speak English, so I would have been just totally singing in different, and especially Pidgin English. Right. That's definitely not good.
That's right, because it's a universal language. That's awesome, man. And I think this was before, but actually, you have a new song out, right?
Yes.
Addicted to Life.
Yep, just came out.
The album cover is wicked, and I've seen this before because I watch you, on IG and your stories and stuff. You and Kat also went to go see the Northern Lights.
Yeah, so it was her #1 bucket list to go and see the Aurora Borealis, is what they call it, or the Northern Lights. And so I wanted to surprise her, and so I basically planned a trip to go to the mainland. She thought we was coming home, but I made our flight go to Fairbanks. So she got on the flight not knowing where she was going. I told her, put in your earphones because you're not going to hear the announcements of where we're going. We caught 2 planes. We went to Seattle, jumped on an auto, and then when we landed in Fairbanks, she's like, where are we?
Did you have the window
outside.
Closed and everything?
I mean, everything was like, she was like, okay, it's a little cold. He took me like on 2 flights. I don't know where I'm at. And then when we got there, I surprised her on top of the mountain why we were there, to see the Northern Lights. And so it didn't happen for the first 2 nights because the auroras are like a phenomenon that doesn't happen.
Sure.
It's not always there. But the 3rd night when we were there, we went up to the top, and the colors and its vibrancy, and just that seeing her check mark off her number one bucket list just inspired me to write this song. Watching her dance beneath it, and if you listen to the lyrics of this song, it just, from the very first verse, it talks about sitting under the northern lights dancing beneath it. And I was on my flight back home after that trip, and I took all of that emotion, and all I kept hearing in the background in my head was, I'm so addicted to life. That's all I could hear. And then so I wrote pretty much almost the whole song on that flight.
Wow.
And once I got home, I recorded it with Imua, and then we just got swinging away.
Wicked, man. You know, all I heard was how you showing off how much of a romantic guy you are. Fellas, this is how you do it. If you're going to do it, man, this is how you do it, all right? You go fly over to the Big Island or something, because, you know, hey, bro, hey, we don't want all that kind of money. You got to go fly on Big Island, and then, hey, baby girl, close your eyes, close the blinds, and then you just go fly to kind of Mexico or something, or whatever. You know what I mean? Something like that.
It was a cool thing. I mean, I definitely knew it was her number one favorite thing to do, and it just like... Yeah, I got to throw in a Ravens Chargers game in at the same time on the way up. So, you know, Uncle got his action
major
too.
Plus. Major plus.
So I got a little bit but yeah, it was an awesome trip. I mean, I think that she told me the other day, she's like, yeah, that's my favorite moment ever with you. And just being able to kind of solidify that moment, that memory in a song.
Wow.
And your hand in mine's the reason why I dream to fly. I think that if it wasn't for her, I would have never taken these trips to go. I mean, shoot, I don't care about seeing the Northern Lights. I never cared about it until she made me fall in love with the idea. And I'm like, it's your reason. You're the reason why I'm going to fly and see beautiful places like Switzerland or Fairbanks or Thailand and so anyway, that's how this song, I want people to feel that addiction to life. Like there's other ways to be addicted to life. It's not healthy, right? We know about that. That's why we're drinking sugar-free energy drinks right now, because dopamine fixes is crazy. Yeah, water is better. But just addictions to life, like there's nature is so powerful. And I think what it made me realize while I stood on top of that mountain is when you go to a place that makes you feel that small, it makes you feel that large in life. It's crazy. It's like a weird feeling. You're humbled by the existence of so much things that are way more powerful than you. That's why the ocean is humbling.
Right.
That's why the mountains and the ko'olau's just make you feel like an ant, right, when you stand beneath it. So I wanted to encompass that vibe. Like people go in the bridge, you listen. You know, I've been wanting waterfalls and rivers that'll make you freeze, deserts that move like the seas, islands with their summer breeze, and everything in between. So if you listen to that bridge, I got a little bit like more rappy in this kind of style of a song, because it says I'll take extra whip with my coffee because I'll live more than often. Moderation ain't an option. So it's just of course moderation should be an option. You don't want to be whipped cream action all day and then going to the doctor for heart disease. But just try to live life with that vibe of not accepting the minimum. Go accept the maximum, you know, and go for it.
Wow, man. Roman with the bars as always. I like that though. When you go to a place that small, it makes you feel larger than life.
Yeah, it's was that NSYNC Backstreet Boys song, larger than life?
What, you just coined that, man. You got that.
No. But I mean, that's what I hope that this song. I know I talk about how much this song's my favorite. This song's my favorite.
Right.
But truly, in the last decade, I wrote Round and Round and Heartstrings. And I would really compare Addicted to Life in that tree category. Just in just the feeling of wanting to hit with an inspiring hook that could maybe help somebody to not just be happy, but being stoked and addicted to life. That's why my mom, when she heard this song, she started tearing up at first, because she was like, man, I remember 6 years ago you wrote Round and Round, and it was because you were coming out of depression.
Big tune, man.
And
tapped in with a lot of people on that one.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah. And because of coming out of that dark hole, she's like, now you're not out of a dark hole. Now you feel like you're on top of a mountain and singing about being addicted to life. I just wanted to come out of the water because I was drowning in Round and Round.
Right.
And that's why if you look in the music video, you see like the picture is of me underwater. And so it's kind of cool, like symbolically, to come out of that water and feel like you look at me on top of this picture and addicted to life. It's me standing on a mountain looking at the auroras. And so my mom just felt like, she's like, hey, son, that's a nice feeling that you're my only child is, you know, not depressed anymore and more happy about life.
He's emerged,
so,
man.
Hey,
emerged.
Trying to emerge. But so I want to inspire people, if they're listening, you know, hey, you going through a rough time, just endure, because when you know, just like, you know, sometimes you get those lows, but then you'll get the highs.
Right.
And so find that way you can be addicted to life and one with the aina and nature, and, you know, let it inspire you.
Man, absolutely, dude. Hey, what else is coming up for you, man? We want to hear this song, obviously, right? We're gonna hear it. You're gonna play it for us,
right?
What can you foresee as of right now, man? What's your next moves? Bruh. Are you working on another album, or are you just gonna continue to release some singles?
I've been way more busy in the studio than probably the last decade. Like this last few months, we've been cooking up. I mean, we got collabs that we're working on that people have been asking for years, and it's about to happen. Wow. So I'm so excited to drop those. That's going to be the coming singles in the next few months. But there is a new album dropping in March of next year. Okay. And this song is going to be one of the main singles off of that album. And I can't announce what the name of that title is yet, but this is the deepest and most positive tones of different, like whether it's depression you're dealing with or whether it's like you need like something to rage to, like vibes, like it just encompasses a lot more on I don't want to throw away too much and spoil the fun for other fans waiting to hear this, but this is the most positive album I've ever written.
Wow, so this is it then. This is the story coming out of the water, mountaintop with Addicted to Life, watching the Aurora Borealis. This next album dropping in March is it, man. You're out of the water. You're like on the mountain.
Catching waves, maybe.
Catching waves. We're moving. We're moving.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for that chapter in my life in the past that helped me to understand what it's like to, just get out of that funk. And but I'm glad that I went through it, because you gotta have pain to experience the joy. And it's just the way life is. And yeah, but this next album, brah, I mean, me, Mua, and Kapena have been working so hard in the studio. It's like, and I go on tour with Revolution in about 4 days. We're gonna do the West Coast 13. I do 11 shows with them. My first show ever in Utah, with Eum Tongi. That's gonna be good fun. And then Alaska. We actually have our first show ever in Alaska on the 29th of August.
Wow, man, that's wicked. You might see some Aurora Borealis again then.
Maybe. I mean, it's usually time is October to March, but bro, I just want to go up there and it's cool because we're singing a song about Alaska, and it's our first show ever up there. And I know get plenty Kanakas and locals up there that live in Alaska. Yeah. So and then we go to Guam, and then New Zealand, Australia, and then Guam, and then we finish off the year at Tacoma for Holo Holo Fest.
That's right. I'll be up there for that one, man.
Sick,
yeah,
bro.
We'll see
that's
you there.
That's gonna be a fun lineup.
It is gonna be a fun lineup.
So that's the year. That's the year for us, and for the fans that are listening, like that's the schedule. So if you see us on that lineup, we're gonna be performing "Addicted to Life," and the live version of this song is way more ampy than the actual recording. So I kind of personally like the live version more, but I wanted the lyrics of "Addicted to Life" to pop on harder for people to like listen to. But come to the show because the arrangement we made for Addicted to Life is a lot more ampy. Okay, man, you heard it. A lot more ampy. Grab tickets. You're gonna be going on tour. You guys got like through the end of the year to find them at some spot somewhere and check them out. So grab some tickets to that. All over the Pacific. Wicked, man. Well, dude, we want to hear an acoustic style of this song. Right now, of course, in true fashion, Roman has his ukes. He's busting it out. He's unzipping that bad boy. Right. And we're about to hear a song. Addicted to Life, by the way, out and available for your visual purchasing pleasure. Throw it on your guys' playlist, man. It's a beautiful song. Thank you, man. With a beautiful story behind it. Appreciate it. And here it is, man. Roman, Kolohe Kai. Just take it away. Sure it's all tuned. Yeah, looks good. Cool. Drink a little bit of this water. Zap them a little bit. Wet the whistle. All right. Did you need me to bring this down a little bit? Because I know sometimes to capture the uke and the... I don't know. I'm kind of getting good sound, man. So up to you. All good? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here it is, Addicted to Life. I sit up taller and feel the wind. Blow the teardrops away from my grin. Never in my mind I visualized dancing beneath these northern of lights. Your hand in mine is my reason why I dream to fly. Yeah, I see the sun never setting on us. 'Cause I'm so addicted to life. It don't matter where we go, I'm loving the scenario. We don't have to take it slow. I'm so addicted to life. Let's fill up on all this sun. Set our hearts free to run. Things have only just begun. 'Cause I'm so addicted to life. La la life. Oh yeah. I'm so addicted to life. Colors changing in the sky. The sunniest of rays just brighten up my smile, yeah. And it feels like heaven's on my side, singing every little thing is gonna be alright, yeah. Your hand in mine is my reason why I dream to fly, yeah. I see the sun never setting on us. 'Cause I'm so addicted to life. It don't matter where we go, I'm loving the scenario. We don't have to take it slow. I'm so addicted to life. Let's fill up on all this sun. Set our hearts free to run. Things have only just begun. 'Cause I'm so addicted to life. La la life. Oh yeah. I'm so addicted to life. Been wanting waterfalls and rivers that'll make you freeze. Deserts moving like the seas. Islands with the summer breeze. I want everything in between. I'm so happy to be even breathing. Living is my only dream, and I'll take extra whip with my coffee. 'Cause I'll live more than often. Moderation ain't an option. 'Cause I'm so addicted to life. It don't matter where we go, I'm loving the scenario. We don't have to take it slow. I'm so addicted to life. Let's fill up on all this sun. Set our hearts free to run. Things have only just begun. 'Cause I'm so addicted to life. La la life. Oh yeah. I'm so addicted to life. La la life. Oh yeah. I'm so addicted to life. Gee.
Yeah, my boy, there it is, man. Brand new Kolohe Kai music out and available. For the playlist pleasure. That was a beautiful song, man. Addicted to Life. Love the whole story. Love having you in here every time just to catch up, because I feel like we miss a lot in between our sessions, man. Congratulations on all the future endeavors.
Thank you.
Wish you much success. Album drop. You said it. Next March, man. Just in time ready for a summer tour, possibly.
Absolutely. In June, we'll be working on it. Yeah, we don't have any Hawaii shows this year, but Hawaii, get ready. We call me next year.
Get ready, boy. We coming in hot. There it is. Roman Kolohe Kai. Always a pleasure, man.
Aloha.